Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton for EMS Now. I'm here at APEX 2013 in San Diego, California, and I'm joined by Jim and Peter from BTU. Guys, thanks very much for joining me. Thanks for your time.
It's our pleasure.
Just wanted to start by talking a little bit about the US market. There seems to be a bit of a sense of confidence returning at the moment. Are you seeing that from your customers here?
Oh, clearly we're seeing the US market starting to pick up a little bit of steam. I think the economy is getting a little bit better, and certainly from our customer base here, we are seeing a much more active customer base in terms of looking at potential expansion,
right.
Potential buys, and so that's very encouraging.
Yeah, and is that converting to capital equipment decisions in the short term, or do you think we're going to see that later on through the year?
We anticipate that this will be a pretty good year. So we're seeing a good activity in this market to start the year.
Right.
And we expect that we'll have a good opportunity to see that flow through for the balance of the year. So, you know, if you look at it from a global perspective, clearly Asia is the largest market. Yeah. But clearly here in the Americas that we're seeing some good activity, and also in Brazil.
Right.
Brazil as well.
Yeah, the South American market's interesting. In terms of matching that, Peter, with your manufacturing footprint, I know you're manufacturing in the US, you're manufacturing in Asia. Do those ramps impact much on your manufacturing facilities, or do you have the capacity there to manage that?
Oh, we absolutely have the capacity to manage it. I mean, our China factory has been in operation since 2004. It's a mature and well-run facility, and we can handle the peaks and valleys in terms of the workload. And we ship from China worldwide. We've been doing that ever since 2004. So we absolutely have the capacity to handle some of the optimistic forecast that we're getting from the U.S. and South American customers, as well as handling the normal, fairly heavy volume we get from our Asian and European markets.
Okay, and Peter, for the South American market, where would you expect to manufacture for that? Again, depending on the product in Asia?
Yeah, all of our Puramax products and our new Dynamo product will come out of Asia. So we manufacture worldwide out of our Shanghai facility and have been doing it consistently now for many years. Some of our larger furnaces come out of our Billerica factory, and they ship worldwide as well. Okay. So the split in terms of our manufacturing is really by product, not by geography.
Okay, and Jim, from a point of view of people coming to you with requirements for product, what's driving that? Is it a capacity driver? Is it a technology driver? Are they looking for new technical demands?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. In the U.S., we see more of a technology driver. If you look at the customer base, it tends to be more of a higher mix, lower volume compared to maybe what we'll see in Asia, which is a very high volume, low mix product set. So they're looking for flexibility, they're looking for repeatability, and they're looking for a supplier that's going to support them and be part of their success equation in terms of what they're looking at in the future, and will you be willing to work with them? And so that's very important.
Yeah. And in South America, the demand's the same. We hear from time to time that people in South America are looking for kind of whole line solutions. Are you seeing that, or is that just people who have got whole line solutions?
Well, I think if you look at the industry and the history of the industry, the whole line solution has a place, but it's a small place. And most of the customers will eventually look at best of breed. Yeah, I mean, and you know, the margins of error in the industry are pretty small. So the best of breed tends to work very well. And you know, looking at the Brazilian market, as Peter mentioned, you know, we're introducing our Dynamo product. So we now have a two-tiered product set. And in Brazil, there tends to be more of a focus on cost, price. So you know, we're able to deliver now on the Dynamo BTU quality and repeatability on a platform that is more in line with some of the budgets that we see in Brazil and some of the products that we see run there. So that really should be a very good market for the Dynamo.
And is this the first event that you've shown the Dynamo at?
This is the first show that we've had the Dynamo. We announced the Dynamo. That's correct.
Okay, but has it been out on beta, out in the market? What kind of response have you had so far?
Oh, very, very positive. We started shipping the Dynamo at the end of 2012.
Yeah.
We're shipping this, the first quarter here. The product is designed for the portable electronics marketplace and boards that are similar of that size. And it's designed with the capabilities similar to our Paramax in terms of repeatability and performance.
Right.
But we've taken, some of the option sets and some of the full function that those customers really don't need, and taken that out, and so that it's the right product for those applications.
Yeah. Peter, from a point of view of manufacturing a product like that I don't know whether it's in response to some of the Asian products that are out there, or some of the global products that are out there that do tend to be driving the marketplace now. But is manufacturing in Asia essential to be able to build that efficiently and ship that worldwide?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was the Dynamo product was designed in Asia with some collaboration from our U.S. engineering organization, some very helpful collaboration from them. But it was a China-designed product, China-manufactured product. And we did that specifically in order to come out with a product that would meet the specific market requirements with an understanding locally in terms of what those market requirements were. What's interesting is as we continue to roll out the Dynamo, we find that it's not just an Asian product. There is a significant amount of interest in South America, in Europe, and in North America for that particular product. But it was carefully thought through in terms of how we would design and manufacture the product, and that was kind of the foundation of why we put Dynamo from the start in our Asian facility.
Yeah, and BTU has a pretty serious Asian footprint now. If your R&D's out there, it's a Chinese company too, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we were one of the first companies in the reflow market to go to China. We've been in China since the late 80s, manufacturing since about 10 years now, starting to do some development work in collaboration with the United States. And we're proud of the China team and the China factory in terms of what they can do. And it's been a very helpful addition to the worldwide BTU organization.
Okay, excellent. Jim, Peter, thanks very much for joining me. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks.
Good insight. I hope you have a really good show this week, and we'll speak again soon.
Great. Good to see you. Thanks.
Jim.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.